discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10. And I made a promise to myself that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I had made my first million. Then in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. Boy, in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless still as I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed in one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down. But I've lately realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got, if you've got no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I guess not.
Damn. I was in Tiffany's yesterday. I picked this up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh. Gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll just take this old one off and...
No! No, please don't take off my locket! I don't want a new one!
Annie, what is it?
This locket! My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know, being here with you for Christmas, I'm really lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want all in the world is to find my mother and father and have folks of my own, just like the other kids.
Annie, it'll be all right. I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents. I'll get her, Brandy.
It's going to be all right.
Miss Annie, you just see. If there's anyone who can find your parents, Warbucks is the man.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI. With all the favors that he's done.
Done.
J. Edgar Hoover owes him one. And then the midnight oil gets burned till not a stone is left unturned. He will search everywhere and he'll find them, I swear. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long. Where all the men would call it quits and disappear, he'll use his fortune and his wits. So never fear. Cross the street or cross the sea, any sweets we guarantee that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar, Warbucks, I want 50 of your best G-men. A day, a week, months, for however long it takes. Put them on vacation and I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. When can I have them? Tomorrow morning. Oh, and Jay, I want Elliot Ness. Well, just take him off the Capone case.
Hip hip.
Hooray! Tomorrow morning it begins. You're with a man who always wins. Trust in him and
easily moved. No, you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie, give me your locket.
But I just told you that
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI to trace to where it was bought, and then find out who bought it.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose the FBI should have my note, too.
You watch, Annie. You may be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says that I'll be meeting my mother and father within a few days. Maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Won't you please come get your baby?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment of tears. Say something.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, darn ya, smile.
Right, Wacky. Smile, darn ya, smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than that wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast, nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast, nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons that can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
Wow, so Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to him
at my home, Bert Healy. At my home, Bert Healy. 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxidant toothpaste with all new L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening, and I just did a damn commercial. Grace, I'm never going.
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it that time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
It most certainly is, Wacky. Well, it appears by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident. The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So, for all the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken,
and Wacky,
and Jimmy Johnson, Ray's only masked announcer.
This is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha! Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Thank you, your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. You never dress without an S. And finally smile, darn ya do.
Yes, this is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's boy, Bert, saying until next time. Same time, same station. Bonsoir, buenas noches, guten nacht, buona sera, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
Okay.
That matters.
I know, but why did you bring it back now? Holy cow, Annie on the radio! Coast to coast! She's famous! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wish I was on the radio.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, who wants to be on the dumb old radio?
I do. So for all of the hours of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, ha ha ha.
Great.
Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan. Ya both got your style,
But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bromely, they stand out a mile. But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from hat to toe.
That matters.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
In here?
No, Miss Hannigan.
You! What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing you know, they'll be making a musical about her. Get out of here.
Miss Hannigan, oh my goodness. We're over there and Pepper and Miss Hannigan, oh my goodness.